Humbucker Lover, aka Will Billy. This is Discovering Your Tone, Beginner's Guide to Discovering Your Tone, Part 8. This is the final installment on the Ibanez RG Series guitar with the Hexabuckers pickups. The next installment will be starting over, and it'll be the SG that's right there on the front. That'll be the next one, and that's got the Crusaders in it, and we'll show you the Crusaders from TNT also. But this is the Hexabuckers, and as I promised on the number 7, that we would do the Metal Muff. And the Metal Muff is, I didn't like it at first. I'll be honest with you, when I put it with my other guitars, I hated it. I even made a comment to one of the guys that was has a chat on here, and he talked about how bad he hated his too, and he's seen it back. But I did get the Hexabuckers, and these are wound, like I was talking about. Anyway, and I used it through the Metal Muff, and I got a completely different sound than I ever had. So that just shows, don't throw every pedal out to be. It might not be just. That pedal might not just be made for your guitar, or you might not have hot enough pickups, or you may have just, run-of-the-mill pickups or whatever else. But this is what it sounds like right here with the so that's clean, and this is with the Metal Muff on. That's the bypass, and it gives it a distortion, but it gives it a muffled distortion. It gives it a So that's kind of what I call rhythm, and this is what I call solo. So that's the Metal Muff. If you want to, come over here and show. This is the way I've got it set up. I'm not going to go through setting it up, because as you can tell, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 knobs on here. And you need to set yours the way that you want it to be, how you want it to sound. This is how I want mine to sound. And this is how mine's set up. This is set up for the hot pickups. And so that's how that's set up. So, what I'm going to do right now is, since I promised this and I might as well go ahead and do it, I'm going to do the Electro Harmonics, which I've got a couple Electro Harmonics pedals. But I'm going to do this. Take this off right here. We'll do it the easy way. Let's take this off the board. That way we don't have to run the lines up through it. And Quentin James made a good point. I need to mention Quentin James on here. He's a fellow watcher and a good dude all the way around. If you know Quentin James, you know what a good dude he is. He mentioned to tell people if they use batteries with a pedal to unplug the input when they're done, or it will drain the battery. Great tip there. Yes, and the same thing with guitars with active pickups or active electronics. Make sure you always turn it off too. You know, to be honest with you, I don't have any pedals here running on batteries. They're all running off a power supply, and the power supply is running 20. I've got 2 power supplies underneath there, 10 outputs each, and they're running 20 pedals. So anyway, this is the Little Muff. This is the Little Big Muff. Let me see. Little Big Muff. We'll turn it all down because I have not fooled with this in a while actually. So I don't know what it's going to sound like. So we'll go ahead and do it. Turn on my switch. Everything's turned down, and let's see. And that's the Little Muff. That's the Little Big Muff. That's actually an antique now, believe it or not. Y'all, if you own these pedals, it looks like this right here. These are worth some money now. These are actually coming into their time. They're pretty old. But that's the Little Big Muff, and that's the Metal Muff. You can set them to your preferences on how you want to do them. But we've covered about every pedal we have. We've covered a blues driver, stylish fuzz, death metal, the blues drive, boost killer, the morpher, the Joyo compressor. Of course, we all know what silencer is. I didn't cover that in this because there's no sense. We all know what silencer is. We covered the hexa drive, the tube drive, the Tootie Love, the yellow file, and the equalizer. And this, of course, is our handy dandy tuner. And so, anyway, we covered the Bad Monkey also in this. There's one pedal we didn't cover, and that's the grunge pedal. There's really no sense in covering that because you can use a stylish fuzz and everything and get the same tone. But if you want to hear the grunge pedal, let me know, and I'll do a video of the grunge pedal. But for the series on discovering your tone on the Ibanez, as far as with the, let me look this up again and make sure I get this right. These are called the hexabuckers. This is wound 8.3 on the neck and 16.9 on the bridge. They're made by TNT Guitars, Dragonfire pickups. Love them. They're a great deal, great price. You can't beat them. You can't go wrong with them. And I had that up in the up position the whole time I was playing that. So it would probably sound different if we was playing it now. Reminds me, this whole video series I've done in the bridge position. I've not done in the neck and the bridge. I've done all in the bridge position. I've not done none in the neck. I probably should have showed you what that sounds like. If you want to hear what it sounds like in the neck, let me know and I'll do another video series on that. That'll be a good topic of discussion there, just in case if you want to hear it. That way you'll know. But next in the video series is the Gibson SG. This has been kind of a short video, but you get the gist of the Metal Muff. I kind of like the pedal now since I've got these harder pickups, and I think you will too if you change out pickups and give the Metal Muff a try again. A lot of people cast the Metal Muff to the side. I did too. I didn't like it, but when I got these pickups, I fell in love with it all over again. So for Single Coil Lover and Little Trey and Will Billy and Humbucker Lover, we're out. This is video series number what, Leanne?
8. 8.
Number 8.
Yeah.
And this is the final video series on the Ibanez. The next video series we'll have will be on the Gibson SG with the Crusaders in it. So until then, we'll see you all next time. Peace out.